Scientists at Michigan farms are adding another layer of protection against the bird flu, and it is our top story tonight at 6. Thank you for joining us. I'm Sherry Jones.
And I'm Siobhan Klepfer. The outbreak was first detected in March, and now the USDA is requiring farmers to test all their raw milk for traces of the virus. And experts say it's going to give them a better idea of how big the problem is and what states are affected. Michigan is one of the hardest hit by this virus. Now we have Nick Simon, who spoke with some dairy experts. He's here for you now to explain how things have changed for farmers. Nick.
Sherry, Siobhan, when you think of farmers, frontline healthcare workers isn't the first thing that comes to mind. But since the bird flu outbreak started earlier this year, that's exactly what's been going on. And farms across the states have been trying to make sure their workers and our food supply stays as safe as possible.
Nobody wants to wake up in the morning and find out they have extra rules or extra things they need to do, just like no one wants to wake up and find out their water pipes have broken. But it is something you have to do. And so I think our farmers have stepped up to the plate.
The newest regulations are going to require monitoring of raw milk samples from around the country. These are going to be samples taken from farms before the milk goes to get pasteurized. So scientists will know what farms are having an outbreak.
Essentially what it would do is require milk testing. This would be raw milk testing in what we call silos, which are just, think of them as silos, large volumes of milk being stored and prepared for processing.
But bird flu is already in Michigan, so to help stop the spread, farms are starting to look a lot more like operating rooms.
The washing of boots, the changing of clothes. You may have heard the term shower in, shower out. Those are ways in which we can ensure we're not accidentally bringing something from one location to another.
There are also new federal rules, statewide regulations, and a lot more. So far, farmers have been adapting.
Farmers are stepping up to the plate to help figure out what those things are on their individual farms that both protect them and their dairy herd. And I think that's what's important to remember.
Scientists are also warning consumers against drinking raw milk. Those same experts went on to say that there's no reason to believe that the dairy that you see at the store is dangerous.
We have done a variety of research over the course of this year to ensure that we know without a shadow of a doubt that when it is pasteurized correctly, that it is safe to consume.
Scientists and food inspectors are going to keep a close eye on this story as it develops, and so will we. If you want more information about the risks of raw milk and what it means for you, you can find that on our website, WLNS.com. Back to you.